So this is future Dan, people. This is before I've even done the video. I'm walking home reviewing my footage before I've even edited it and put it together, and I do believe it's around about 16 minutes and 10 seconds into the video, people. Go to that in the video if you don't want to watch the whole thing. Check it out. I see something or someone walking past. I'm 99% sure there was nobody in the graveyard with me, people. Now I see it looked like a figure of a man walking past. When we went up to it, there was nothing there. We also, I heard a growl afterwards. So go to 16 minutes 10 into the video, watch from there. You'll hear me say, I think I could see somebody in the graveyard with me. There was nobody there, people. I'm freaking out a little bit about it. Also, we heard a little growl, a growling noise afterwards, probably about 5 seconds after I see the man. Really weird growling noise that I noticed. So what I want to say before you view this footage, because I'm probably just going to put this at the front of the video, if you hear or see anything, people, please comment in the section down below what you saw and what you heard. If I see anything else, I will comment and I will reply back to you also. I'm just walking home and I just wanted to get this out there before I uploaded the video, so I can add this on at the beginning. Crazy footage, could not believe it. I thought I heard or saw nothing over there today, but I have, so check it out for yourself. Anyway, I'm going to cut back to the past, so enjoy my video. If you do like this sort of thing, I will be making more content. Halloween's coming up soon, so please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hello everyone and welcome back. Yes, that's right, we're going to be exploring Clacton's biggest and oldest graveyard, but a little bit different today. We're going to be exploring of a day. Now, it looks absolutely beautiful of a day, and obviously we're going to be able to see a lot more in this graveyard, because the videos I've done of a night have been very, very dark, and I picked up on things, but the camera didn't. Now today, if we pick up on things, you're going to be able to see it, and I'm going to be able to see it, because it's light, it's daytime, it's about 5 o'clock, so it's going to start getting a little bit dark, because we're coming into winter. But what we're going to do is we're just going to have a little stroll around. We ain't going to do nothing fancy. We ain't going to ask if there's any spirits here. We ain't going to do a Ouija board app. We're just going to have a stroll around. We're going to walk around slowly. I'm going to take some pictures as well, and at the end of the episode we're going to have a look through them pictures, and we're going to see if we can pick up on anything, because my friend come here I think about a week ago now, and she went around and she took some pictures, and she actually snapped some really interesting pictures, people. I may show you that as well. I'll have to go speak to her and video her pictures. She caught basically like this stick man. It was really interesting, and I want to take some pictures and we'll go through them afterwards. But anyway, nonetheless, let's stop rambling on and let's go check out this graveyard. Right, away we go, people. So we're about halfway into the graveyard. This is an absolutely huge graveyard, by the way. This is Dan Burr's Road in Clacton-on-Sea. There's actually 2 graveyards. This is the oldest graveyard and the most interesting looking graveyard. There's some gravestones that I've read that date back to the early 1800s. There's probably some even older in here. This is definitely the most interesting graveyard that I've been to. Mainly because of the stuff that I've picked up on in here. I'm going to try and not talk too much, because you know me, I do love to ramble on. We're going to go quiet. As you can see everything. The camera quality ain't going to be that great, but if I see something, I'm sure you will, and vice versa. Sometimes I don't see things and the camera picks it up. So let's go a little bit quiet now and walk around this lovely graveyard. I'm going to try and not say too much. There's a lot of crows and magpies over here, which is a sign of spirits as well. If anybody's ever been to the Tower of London, you'll know there's lots and lots of crows and lots of birds, mainly crows. But just check how lovely this is, people. You come here overnight, it's extremely scary. Of a day, it's not so terrifying. It's just nice and peaceful. And hardly anybody comes into this graveyard because it's so old. Some of the headstones date back, like I say, to the early 1800s. Nobody's really visiting in here. So there is another graveyard across the road, like I said, and a lot of them graves are modern. So I think this one got full up, and they built that one after this one, and a lot of people go in there for walks, but I don't see anybody going in here, so we're gonna be left alone. Just check out that. In loving memory of my darling husband John Frederick Parsons, who passed suddenly but peacefully away, September 17th, 1931, aged 54 years. Death only could divide us, but God in his infinity love and own good time will unite us in the life of the world to come. Angie Gwendolyn Parsons fell asleep 2nd of November 2011, aged 92 years. They had a good long life. That's nice to hear. Now I'm going to try not to hit any cuts in this video. Like I say, if you spot anything and I don't spot anything, please comment in the section down below. Tell me what you spotted or heard. Some weird tomb here. You may have seen it on my previous video of a night. Go check that video out. It was extremely scary. Like I say, it was hard to see a lot of it, but things did happen. I did pick up on paranormal activity. The only problem is you couldn't really see it on camera. So like I said, I will be snapping shots. I've took a few shots before I've done this video, and I'm going to take a few afterwards, and we're going to see. I'm going to have a look in them shots. I'm going to go over them shots, and if I pick up anything interesting, I'm going to add it onto this video afterwards. I may add some pictures afterwards anyway, just so you can all check them out, because like I say, it is a beautiful graveyard. Check out the size of this one, people. To the beloved memory of Griffin Owen Lewin, 10th of November 1888 to the 23rd of September 1963. Lord, I believe, St. John 938, and of his wife Dorothy Mary Lewin, 29th of December 1898, 29th of March 1992. So there you go, these people were born in the 1800s, late 1800s, and this graveyard, this stone and memorial doesn't even look too old. Maybe what we can do is we can go around and we can see if we can find the oldest grave in the graveyard, people. I'm suspecting somewhere back in this direction we're going to see the oldest grave, because there's a lot of old graves here, and probably near the front as well. If you think about it, if a graveyard just opens, a lot of the older graves are probably going to be near the front, because people are going to be buried there first. But what you've got to remember is when you buy a lot for one of your loved ones or yourself, you only buy a 100-year lease. So once you've been buried, after 100 years, sometimes more, but a lot of people now, a lot of time now is a 100-year lease, and then they end up doing another grave and burying on top of you, which is wrong, I know. But if there's ones that you see from the 1800s, that was obviously before the rule come in about buying your plot forever. I'm sure there probably is a way of buying your plot forever, but a lot of the stories I've been told is that you basically buy a lot and it's like a 100-year lease. So they do have a chapel over here. I'm going to go have a little look at that. So this is going to be quite a long video, people. So I hope you bear through it. Like I say, this is just a live video, all raw footage. If you pick up on anything, please let me know. No fancy tricks. Something interesting over here. This is somebody's property over here, but there's an old barn over here, and I have been in there in the past before the house was rebuilt, and there was some really old objects. Obviously we can't go in there now because, like I say, this is someone's property. It has been bought. When I had a look in it about 2 years ago, I think, yeah, it must have been about 2 years ago, it was up for sale. It's an extremely old house on this land, people. It's an old farmhouse, and being next to a graveyard is a little bit spooky. So what I'm going to do now, because we're near the front of the graveyard, is we're going to head right down to the back, and we're going to plot up somewhere nice. We're going to plot up, and I'm going to have a talk to you. We're just going to sit the phone down, we're going to have a little chat, we're going to go quiet, and we're going to see if we can pick up on anything. So I'm going to have a little sit down on the bench behind me. We're going to go quiet for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, and we're going to see if we can hear anything or see anything. There's nobody in this graveyard at all, so if you hear or see anything, please let me know in the comment section down below. Right, I'm going to go sit down and be a bit quiet now. Make sure you keep your ears open, people. Now, I know you think this is probably stupid, me just sitting there being silent, but even though I can't hear anything, the camera might pick something up, and when I upload it I'll be shocked, and you will be shocked. Now, I haven't seen or heard anything, but like I say, sometimes the camera picks stuff up. Anyway, it's starting to get a little bit dark. Let's go have another little walk around and see if we can pick up on anything. So let's carry on our walk. Read a couple more gravestones, because I'm on the lookout for some really old ones. They're hard to read though, the old ones. In loving memory of Frederick Thomas Marshall, who died March 29th, 2011, aged 81 years, reunited with mother and father, rest in peace. So there is a wall over there in the distance. Don't know if you can see it. It's got all names on it. Let's go check that wall out. Have a little look. That's how old some of these graves are. Falling apart. So last time I was here, I plotted my camera up over here and I was speaking to you all. You will see it on my video, and to me it sounded like something walking towards me, and like I missed something grabbing me, touching me. Could not see anything on the video, but I know what I saw, people. But it was dark. I did have the flash on. Maybe it was a bit of smoke or mist, who knows. When I last come here, all of this was overgrown. I've cut it all back now, which is nice. We'll have a little walk around the back here. Some sort of lock up over here. This is still part of the graveyard. Train tracks down there behind this graveyard. Don't have too many trains go past. We only have like one every hour. Let's see what's around here then. What's going on? Got a trailer there, look. Take that's to transport earth once the hole's dug. Obviously the earth goes back on top, but a lot of it has to be taken somewhere else as well. I've still got the coffin in there. Yeah, but this graveyard is absolutely huge, people, as you can see. It just keeps going and going and going. So peaceful. Is there someone over there? I thought I see someone over in the distance over here somewhere. Could be wrong. Movement over there as well. Someone might have entered I think someone's entered the graveyard, people. I think someone's in here with us now. Walk back that way in a minute. Like I say, it's so big, this graveyard. I can't see if it's people or what it is moving about. So like I said earlier, there's a lot of crows in this graveyard and magpies. And I don't know if you can see in the distance. Crows flying off over here. We'll go towards them, because that's a sign of spirits. Like I said, the Tower of London, where the dungeons are. Sorry, I thought I heard a noise. I think I'm starting to hear and see things now. And as you can see, the sun's going down. Let's head towards the crows anyway. Nice modern grave there. Beloved wife. Treasure memories of a beloved wife and mother, Olive E. Pussy, who died 22nd February 1985, aged 69 years, resting also. So husband, I can't see because the flowers in the way. I don't want to touch it. And I was not laughing because of the name, people. It's really weird that I heard and thought I see something over here. We're going to have to go back and check that out. But I definitely thought I heard or saw something over here. The crows have flown off now. Obviously seen me come in. I'm not lying, people. It gets full of birds in here. I had a lot of winds the other day, and there's a few caravan sites where I live in Clacton-on-Sea, and a lot of the trees have been blown over, but nothing seems to have blown over in here. But I've seen one branch on the floor over here, so let's go over to that tree. Right near the back of the graveyard now. I'm going to have one more look towards the front. Like I say, this is going to be a long video. Hope you're all okay with that. That noise was a can that I kicked. Loads of crows over there, look. I think there's a lot of more modern graves over here. There's a lot with flowers in the distance. We'll have a little look. So yeah, there's a branch that's broken off, probably because of the winds. Bench over there, look. It's been falling, someone's pushed it over. Or something's pushed it over. Let's lift it back up. Put it how it should be, yeah? Let's lift this back up. I don't know who would have done that. Like I say, there's nobody in this graveyard, not unless someone come in earlier. What I see over there. Well, who would push a bench over in a graveyard, people? Like I say, we have had a lot of winds, but like I say, there's only one branch there. Let's go check out some of them graves over there in the distance with all the flowers and that on. So I've got a long walk back to where I live. I did get dropped off. I come over here with my partner and my boy for a walk over because there's a park right next to the graveyard. And then I thought, why I'm here, why not come and do a video? Obviously they're long gone, they've gone home. Because it is beautiful over here, especially with a day, and who knows what I'll pick up. Like I say, I'm going to start snapping pictures in a little while. We're going to end the video in a bit. We ain't going to video for too much longer. This is pretty nice, people. So these must, oh, these are kids' graves. Oh, that's so sad, people. I've never been down the back of here. That's sad, isn't it? What I'm going to do is we're going to head back into the direction of where I thought I see and heard somebody. I don't know if you saw or heard on the camera, but I definitely heard someone. And when I turned around, I thought I see something moving. So let's head over there and have a look if there's anybody in the graveyard. So this is where I thought I see and heard something, and as you all can see and hear, there's nobody here, people. So weird. We're going to keep walking anyway towards the front of the graveyard. Maybe they come in and then went back out. But I can't see or hear any people. Now that is weird. We're going to have to go back and we're going to have to check that out. I think that's probably about halfway through the video. I'll tell you, nobody's in here. I'm sure I would have heard or saw them again. Got some actual pictures of people here. It's nice. Couple buried together. So yeah, this is going to be, we're going to end the video in a minute. We're just going to have a slow walk up to the front. We're going to look at the chapel at the front. Obviously, it's where they hold funeral services. I doubt anybody gets married here because it isn't that big, the chapel. It's probably just for funeral services. And like I say, this is a really old graveyard, so I don't know when the last service was. There's probably a few spots. There was a really, really modern graveyard across the road. Maybe we'll check that out another day. Some of the stones have fallen over and collapsed. But as you can see, people, it's completely silent. Can't see no one. But I did think I saw someone or heard something. Maybe it was a crow. It did look like a black figure. If you heard or saw anything, please let me know. was weird. So I haven't heard too many noises today, apart from that one sighting halfway through the video. Back over in that direction somewhere, where we're standing. I did hear and see a lot more when I come overnight, which is to be expected, really. I'll just check some of this out. It's all crumbling away. It's a lovely stone there, in loving memory of Robert John Day. We're right near the front of the graveyard now. So we will be leaving shortly. The gates have just been locked up. Hopefully I can get out. When I come here, they wasn't locked. I'll have one quick look at this chapel. Check it out. So in my previous video also, something knocked on that door, knocked back. I knocked on it, and I said, if there's anybody here, knock back, and we heard a knock, which was really weird. Huge tree. Some huge trees near this front. It's unusual. It's the only one in the graveyard like that. I'm hoping that gate is not locked. I do not want to have to climb over. One more look at the chapel before we go. Some nice hanging baskets. These weren't here last time I come. So people do come here. What was that? I thought I see something. It's that statue, that little statue there, looked like somebody. Check that out. Right, hopefully I can get out of here. Lucky for me, the gates were open, people, so we don't have to jump over. Somebody just shut them, but they weren't locked. What can I say, really? Not too much happened. Obviously we're going to have to review the footage, because who knows, we could have picked up on stuff. I did take a few pictures, so I may add that to the end of the video. If I don't, all I can say is hope you enjoyed this. Please remember to like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you next time. Bye.